Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. As you can see, as that great intro gets played there from their website, we're going to be talking about DIMO. Before we get started, do hit that like and subscribe down below. I would really love a lot of likes for this video. I think there's a lot of value to what these guys are offering. There's even some ways for certain people with cars like Tesla, and I'll go through that in a second, where you can earn money with literally putting $0 into this. Pardon me. So you can literally put $0 in, just install the app, and if you decide to put a little referral code in, I think you can install the app and do everything actually even with this little QR code here. So if you want to download the app, you use that to download it, or Pocket Aces as the code, and you'll actually be able to get $4 and what was it? $4.20 right now based on the token value right now. You get it and I get it. So a nice little bonus for each of us just for installing the app. And specifically, if you are, and I'm just going to scroll down here to show it in the website. The website's actually really good, so I take some time and look around that. But if you have a DIMO app, Tesla, Toyota, or Ford Pass app. So these are probably electric vehicles, ones that can be used with an actual app of their own. And if they fit, you can actually just install the app. You don't have to buy any device or anything, and you just start earning. The rewards are not as good as if you have the actual DIMO device, but you still get something for nothing. So if you want to do that, and if you have one of those vehicles, install the app using that code and get in on there and go with that. So I'll get that code off of there. I don't need that on the video the whole time. But basically, I'm just going to go back over here. So I have a few different things to go into. The app is also really darn good. So have a look at the website. It gives you a lot of descriptions of everything. As you can see, the app does a lot of stuff. And I'm just going to pull up a little video that I have that I just took of me going through it. So up at the top, you can kind of see I have a Hyundai Elantra there, giving you guys some alpha away. And basically, yeah, it's going through it. So up at the top, you can kind of click on your keys on your vehicle. There's some information you can get in there. There's a little glove box. You can take notes of things. You can see your range, how much gas mileage. There are features on here that are specific to certain cars and what readouts you get. When you click on certain things like the range, it gives you some tips, and then how many kilometers you have left, and then it gives you some different average mileage. There's a whole bunch of data that they keep storing in this app, and a lot of it's based on where you plug it in. And you might have seen my short where I did it. Where you plug it in, you end up, depending on the data that the car shares through that plugin, you'll get different kind of feeds and stuff. One of them, unfortunately, my car doesn't have it. I was really hoping, but you can't. Some cars you can actually unlock them and lock them right from there, from the app. And as you can see, there's partners and all kinds of different things on here. The marketplace holds a lot of value. You can go and see your tokens inside here, how many you've earned, so how much your car is worth, how your engine's running, the battery power and how well your battery's performing. All some pretty neat stuff just for plugging this guy in. The cost of it is $2.99. And you can get a discount as well with my code. So there'll be a link down below if you head on there. And I think even that QR code worked for it too. Link down below, you'll be able to buy it with a 10% discount. So if you wanted to support the channel by doing that, because I'm assuming I get a little something as well, but really you're saving money, so it's a bonus to you. Then fantastic, take advantage of that and go from there. I'll have another code. That code was my code that was on there, but you can actually use an even easier one and just type Pocket Aces, and it works from what I know. That was what that video. These are all kinds of partners. You can get insurance through here, and that'll all grow. You can find mechanics, a whole bunch of different information from the app. You can create a little symbol for your vehicle. I think I had mine up there with a little black sports car too, and that kind of stuff. Activity log, maintenance log, open vehicle ID. Up at the top, you can see your vehicle ID. You can take shots of repairs that you do and create a history inside here, so it can be your own little database of the repairs you do, which is kind of neat actually. I kind of like that, so I think that's in the glove compartment, yeah, right there. And then all this different health stuff, and then your rewards. Right now I've already earned, I think, $12 and change in DIMO rewards, and that was basically through using somebody's code. Like, I suggest you use mine. I think I use Fire Hustle because I know her. I've talked to her a few times, and she had done some content on this. And then right now I'm earning about $7.38 a week. So again, almost $10 a week for something that you can buy for, well, $2.99 minus 10%. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to ROI, which is pretty cool. Obviously, as the amount of people join the app and the rewards are being split between more and more people, that will diminish. But now that we're a little bit later in the game, the diminishing value should be a little bit less because there's already a robust community that's in it. Obviously, it would have been great to get in a year ago or whatever. If I had have known about it or had this opportunity, I would have gladly brought it to you earlier. Pardon me, guys. But unfortunately, here we are. So as I said, the actual video or the website's quite well laid out. Lots of information here. I'd recommend doing a little bit of research on your own. The other thing is obviously the token price. As you can see, like anything right now, so I'm just going to go over 1 year. The value has kind of had its pump and another pump. But then now it's down at 8.6 cents or so, I think. Yeah, 8.5. But the thing I got to keep in mind is if we go back into the bear and this goes to 25 cents, that's a good 3x and plus. So that's pretty handy to know. And you've got to think, hopefully, there's a good chance something like this that uses technology has a good chance of hitting its all-time high again. And that will help you ROI even faster. So if you only held your coins and we do enter a bull run soon and we see a nice increase to the token value, that's only going to help you ROI your device even faster. So pretty cool. Risks involved, obviously, if you buy the device and they stop servicing it, obviously if you buy your device and other competitors come out. So I think that's really only your big risks there. But very quickly you should be able to ROI and alleviate that risk, or at least diminish that risk quite drastically. And the other really neat thing with this is you're getting value outside of the earning. So some of these features that it does offer you do offer some value to you in tracking things and maintenance log and all this kind of different stuff. It can really help you, and it possibly some insurance savings as the data is. The neat thing about it is right now your car is already collecting this data. So whether it's Toyota, Hyundai, any of those companies, they're collecting data and using it to make themselves money. With you doing this, you're now taking away that power, or at least diminishing that power, and making yourself some money on your data, which is something I love this space for, and hope that more and more companies and more projects can take advantage of that and bring back our information to us. Google has just the amount of money they've made on our backs is mind-blowing. Yeah, you can hold the stock to make some, but really you're powerless to stop them from doing it. You can do things on your websites and all that stuff, but it never does it. So more and more companies like this doing stuff like this, to me, is going to be very advantageous for us, and a very good use case for Web3 and blockchain and all that kind of stuff. We'll hopefully see a lot of other things do that. This does mean room for competitors. I think I said that earlier. Obviously, there is a chance that kind of stuff will happen and take some of the market share and whatnot. So over time, there's those kind of things. The other couple of cons, and it looks like there's some ways to fix it. Installing it was a little bit, because the device is large enough, so it comes out in order to. But so you have to, where you put it in, the port that you put it into, which is under your steering wheel, you can actually remove the plug and move it around. I haven't done it yet, but I'm looking forward to trying doing that and actually getting it back into its slot more effectively and have it run from there in the future. So that's really kind of all there is to it. If you like what this is all about, please do take advantage of those links down below. Come into my Discord, come and have a chat, ask me about it if you'd like. I've had it running for a week now. I think I got my first referral, or my first rewards, my 738, within days of putting it in. So basically they do the payouts on Monday, or the airdrop of the tokens on Monday. And so as long as you've had it plugged in and you drove it once before that day, you get airdropped. If you drive it once during the week, you get airdropped the next Monday. You don't have to drive constantly in order to earn more or less rewards if you're driving less. It's just you get what you get as long as you use it once, kind of thing. So that's quite cool. You can even, for privacy reasons, you can even block out areas. So let's say you're driving somewhere or you don't want your house visible, you don't want to know exactly where your house is. Before you start the thing up, you can actually block that area so that DIMO's not recording you there and stuff. Or if you have you don't want to know where your work is, or you're driving somewhere and you don't want to know, you can block up these areas before you go to them. So there's some privacy ability there. And as you can see, trunk, lock, unlock. So I wish my car had that. That's the one thing I was really hoping for when I got this device delivered, is that I was able to do that, because my oldest kid actually locked the keys in the trunk. And it cost me $100. So that there alone would have saved me a nice little chunk of chains had I had something like this to avoid that. Unfortunately, I'm assuming the cars that I'll have that will be the fobs, which you can't lock your keys in the car for those anyways. So yeah, so I don't know if there's a whole lot else to go into on there. So just it's called DIMO. It's an auto miner, and like I said, I've already been earning some money, and I've only had it a couple of days. I look forward to see this kind of continue and see how my weeks progress. I'll try maybe in a couple of months, maybe do another follow up, a couple of weeks, do a follow up video, and see if my earnings are around the same, the $7.38, or see how they've adjusted. Now I guess I should put that by tokens, but because the token value I think was 80 something tokens. So that's probably a better gauge for that. I think I got 83 or something like that from the driving that I did. So I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Obviously Discord and all the different links will be down below for you. And I do appreciate you coming around for this video. Very excited to see what these guys do, how they evolve their product. I think obviously there's going to be features that get added and different things that will get added over time, and hopefully partners. That's the other big thing here is they have an ecosystem where you can get lots of different partners and different things on board. The sky's the limit for what they can do, I believe, and it's really going to be up to their imagination, the imagination of their partners, and how they'll do that. So authorized resellers, so different things that they can do here. Partnerships with Caribou, refinancing your vehicle has never been so easy. So I haven't looked into a lot of these yet. I feel like I need to change my insurance company because I feel like I'm getting gouged. So I may use this to try and see what that's like. If I go through that, I'll let you guys know. But different things that they're kind of doing. That is kind of cool. So I might test out some of these things and see if there's any value to them. A lot of them, just by clicking on it and interacting with it, you can get some bonus DIMO tokens. So some nice ways to do that. So and a lot of them are on the phone as well, so you can see it right in there. Hopefully you've appreciated this content. Like and subscribe, and thanks so much, guys, and have yourselves a wonderful evening.